Well, oh, you are live. Hello. We are live.
I know. Hello, I'm John,
I'm Nancy.
and we are J&N
J&N
Travels with
Travels.
a little bit of a glitch there at the beginning, Nance. Um,
Oh, blooper.
yeah, well, I was trying to get some stuff straight and trying to fix the lighting because it wasn't was it? No, Sunday it was good. It was last Wednesday
Yeah,
was
last
terrible, right?
Wednesday
Yeah.
was very.
So it looks like it's working now. So thank you for coming in on our Wednesday afternoon
Wednesday
news
afternoon.
and travel update.
Yes.
And we have a few interesting news reports for you today. Before I start right into those, just to take a quick peek at the chat. And we welcome in Maxwell Smart, first one in. Thank you for coming in.
Maxwell.
And Meg, thank you for joining us, Meg.
Hey, Meg.
And Gabby, thank you,
Hey,
Gabby.
Gabby. How are
Gabby
you?
likes the new pictures. I think
Oh,
she's talking
nice.
about Nancy's soccer skills on
Yes.
the oversized pool table, I guess you'd
That
call
was
that, right?
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, Anthony, welcome for thanks for coming in, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
Okay, we run around trying to get some appointments straight and everything else, and get a little bit off kilter, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I had to make some.
Billy Travels.
Hi, Billy
Billy
Travels.
J Travels. Thanks
Billy
for coming
J
in.
Travels. Yeah, we had to make some important phone calls and we got delayed a little bit.
Right. Okay. So let's go right into the news items, Nance.
Okay.
This is current travel news stories. Our first one for today goes across the world. And this is the world's first Warner Brothers hotel opened on Yas Island. It's spelled Y-A-S-S. The world's first Warner Brothers hotel opened last
YAS?
week in Abu Dhabi, just steps away from the award-winning Warner Brothers World Theme Park and other attractions on Yas Island. The hotel is part of Hilton Hotels and offers 257 rooms, each
Wow.
with curated artwork reflecting the studio's history of storytelling.
Oh, wow.
The hotel allows guests to see their favorite stories and characters brought to life through unique hospitality experiences that Warner Brothers can offer. Accompanying the hotel's unique design is a broad range of world-class food and beverage offerings, featuring 5 dining options catering to both adults and children. The hotel is home to a host of leisure amenities for guests to enjoy, whether it's lounging by the family pool area, working out in the fitness area, relaxing in the spa, exploring the artwork and props, or shopping in the Warner Brothers store. The Warner Brothers Hotel is located adjacent to the award-winning Warner Brothers World, which is the world's largest indoor theme park, which features 6 truly immersive lands, including DC's Metropolis and Gotham City, Cartoon Junction, Bedrock, Dynamite Gulch, and Warner Brothers Plaza, along with 29 state-of-the-art exhilarating rides, interactive family fun experiences, and unique live entertainment. Each registered room guest will have access to the park as well as other Yas Island attractions for every night they stay.
Very cool.
That is cool. I don't think I'll ever go to Yas Island.
No, I want to know where that is. Did you say where it was?
Well, wherever, it's over in, I think it's over by, probably by Dubai or something like that. I'm
Dubai,
guessing.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. Thank you very much, Anthony. Smash the button. We always appreciate that from folks. Let's see who popped in. Oh, Amy popped in. How you doing, Amy
Hi,
from
Amy.
Amherst Hayes Adventures?
Amethyst.
Yeah, what I
She
say?
said Amherst.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Amy.
That's okay. I corrected him.
She's over in a different restaurant, I think, over in, I'm not
She
going to pronounce it,
she
Amarillo.
yeah, she went from Fort Worth to Amarillo, I believe.
Roy and Becky, welcome in,
Hey,
and
Roy
thank
and
you for bringing
Becky.
your folks with you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Okay, our next news item. I guess this is good news. There's good news and bad news here. Okay, actually, get up. So there's your Warner Brothers characters here.
Yeah.
Don't want to forget those guys.
Oh, I remember when we saw them at Six Flags. It was so cool.
That's where it was. I was
Yeah,
trying to think of where that
we
was.
saw them at Six Flags. It was great. And our daughter was 2 and she loved them. I don't know if she remembers that.
You know, we look back at the videos.
Yeah, I'll have to look at videos. Yeah.
Number two, revenue income recover at Disney theme parks. About 1/3 of Disney World visitors are upgrading to Disney Genie Plus, a Disney CEO said. In addition, guest spending is up 30% over the pre-pandemic levels. Disney reported a 99% increase in revenue over the same period in 2020. However, this year's revenue remained behind the revenue that Disney reported for its park segment for the final quarter of 2019 before the pandemic. Disney Genie Plus is a $15 per day upgrade at Walt Disney World Resort, while the service will cost $20 per person per day at Disneyland. I listened to Hitchhiking Bones last night,
Hmm.
and they were interested because Will had just come back. I think he was the only one down there with his wife,
Okay.
and he was given first hand account of Disney right now,
Hmm.
and it was pretty sad. It was he was saying how, and he was using both his comments and things he had heard from other people, and he had said that a lot of like the bathrooms are the dirtiest that you've ever
Oh,
seen them.
wow.
The
Really? That is
they're just having a
sad.
real hard time getting up to
Employees
snuff. Well, they're getting to get employees and to get them trained and
and trained.
yeah, and everything
Wow.
that it takes. And
That is sad.
yeah, so
Because
it's a little bit.
Disney was always so clean and yeah, you don't think of Disney as being dirty.
I remember growing up, and the big thing was they would say that you could go in and put a penny on top of the stall. It was
Yeah.
like a big thing way back when,
Yeah.
and leave and come back an hour later, and that penny should be gone because they were that
Oh, I
thorough of
thorough.
cleaning. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I
Wow.
bet you could put a penny, nickel, dime, quarter up there, and it would still be there when you went to the back. Hey, welcome in, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth. I just remember how impressed I was when we went to Six Flags in New Jersey, how clean it was. That was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
That was a very clean park.
Okay. For our third news story for you West Coast people now, reimagining of Mickey's Toontown at Disneyland is in the works.
Oh,
So they're
I
redoing.
remember
I think
that.
they had done Disney World in Florida a few years ago.
Hmm.
But California Disney Resort has announced some exciting park news just in time for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse birthday celebrations this
Oh,
week.
birthday
A
celebration.
reimagining of Mickey's Toontown section of Disneyland Park is set to be unveiled sometime in early 2023, along with a brand new attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Now, we have not seen that, but
No.
that is the ride or attraction that has replaced the movie ride in the studios.
Oh,
Remember when we
yes,
see
the
the different
movie
scenes
ride.
from the
Yeah,
movies?
that's a classic. I wish they
They
did.
replaced. I wish they just put up to date
Yeah,
movies or
I wish
something,
they
but
did that too. I really enjoyed that ride. Oh well, they have to keep things fresh, I guess.
I
But
guess. But so this is going to open up now in Disneyland, but it's
okay,
been open for probably maybe a year now in Disney World.
Disney World.
Today's Imagineers will be building some all-new play experiences, fresh landscaping with open, grassy spaces where the family can unwind. Did you go check on that? Phone ringing.
I didn't
The
see it.
newly reimagined Mickey's Toontown will perform. Sorry for that, but we're waiting for a couple important calls. So the newly reimagined Mickey's Toontown will transform into a more spacious and greener land. Toontown will also offer more play activities and attractions than ever before. One of the new areas planned for the revitalized Mickey's Toontown will be Centennial Park, a natural space that will be anchored by two interactive play experiences. A Centennial Park Center will be a fountain that designed for interactive play that's destined to become a central icon for the whole Toontown. Water tables forming its base will entice guests to play in the water and engage in the sensory experience. Nearby will stand the Dreaming Tree. Sculptured tree roots will supply opportunities for small children to play, crawl, and explore. To achieve all this, Mickey's Toontown and Disneyland will be closing down in March of 2022 so that Imagineers can begin creating all these new experiences.
Wow.
Disneyland Park promises to deliver more details as the project progresses.
Now I remember when we saw Disney Toontown, they had their little houses, and it was so cute. They
Yeah,
had Minnie's house, and our kids were small at the time, and they loved going in there. It was really cute.
and I'm not sure how. Remember, they built that tent that had all the different areas to see the characters,
Yeah,
but
yeah, I remember that.
we have not been since they revitalized it, so I'm
Yeah,
not really sure. Like I said, we are hoping. I put this out to anyone that's in the Florida area. We're hoping to spend January and February of 2022 down in the Florida area, as close to Disney as possible, and we're trying to find the best way to connect with to find out about housing down there
yeah.
or something to
We're
rent. So,
excited. We just hope we can find housing. I hear it's a little difficult with
so if
rentals.
anyone knows anyone or a rental person or anything like that,
Yeah,
who can give us a point us in the right direction.
yeah. We
Let's
want to
see.
be in the Orlando or Kissimmee area.
Okay, jumping back into the chat here, we welcome in Ron Sees America. Thank you for coming in, Ron.
Ron sees America.
He's saying hello, hello. Burning up the roads. Thank you for coming in.
Burning up the roads. Hello.
Let's see, and our New York friend, Najuma Brown, is in here.
Najuma.
Hello, Najuma. Okay, let's make sure there's no questions, no things. Okay. So hello, hellos. All right. So our next one is a brain break. Anyone that's new in here, this is just a little bit of a brain teasers that we
Yeah.
throw in just to mix in with the news things every few news stories. So the first one today is, and actually let me put, I almost forgot this time, a little divider here so I can look. Okay, so today's first one, Nance, is think about the answer. Don't
All
answer it if you
right,
know
I'll
the answer.
try.
Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the highest mountain in the world? So this is before Mount Everest was discovered.
Mm-hmm.
What was the highest mountain in the world? So
Okay.
you can think about that.
Okay.
We will go back to,
I think I know the answer.
all right, we'll hold that answer right now. And we'll answer that when the next brain, I forget what it's called. The next brain icon comes
Brain.
up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. CDC reports number of cases on U.S. cruise ships from the past 4 months. This is real good news. Okay, a total of 1,359 laboratory confirmed cases were reported on cruise ships only from the United States between June 26th and October 21st. Now, that sounds like a lot, right?
Yeah, it does.
But it's really not. Based on the latest data from CDC,
Yeah.
of the nearly 1,400 positive cases, so it's 1,359 actually,
Mm-hmm.
which include both passengers and crew,
Passengers and crew.
49 required hospitalization and only 38 prompted medical evacuation. So they were able to deal with almost
Yeah.
all except for 38. The total figure represents a tiny fraction of passengers who set sail during a 4 month period.
Hmm.
So you know how many passengers set sail
No, how many?
from U.S. ports? 600,000.
Wow,
Right.
people were antsy to get back to cruising.
But the point is that when you go in only 1359 of people getting sick,
That's not
even showing
bad.
symptoms
Yeah.
or confirmed cases, I
Right.
guess, that's not a lot.
Right. I wonder how many of those people were vaccinated.
And you know, we got back from our cruise and we felt very safe.
Yeah, we
Then
were on a fully vaccinated cruise, so we felt very safe, and we had a good time.
um, okay, so cruise lines have resumed sailing amid the pandemic with strict protocols in place, including vaccine requirements, frequent testing, and face mask policy. Now, just to throw out 2 cents in, we weren't really bothered with the face masks.
No.
No, I mean, our biggest issue with the face masks, we kept on forgetting and
We
going
kept
back
on
to the cabin.
forgetting
We
it.
had it.
Yeah, especially when I was up in the dining area and I got my food and I had my face mask on. And then when I wanted more food, I forgot to put my face mask on when I went up
Oh,
to
the
get more
buffet you're
food.
talking
Yeah,
about,
the
yeah,
buffet. Yeah.
right,
And they reminded me, and I'm like,
right.
oh, okay.
Very polite about
Yeah,
it.
very polite.
That's
And I had to go
right,
back to
yeah.
the table to get my mask.
Our biggest issue was the Don test, and
Yeah,
I still think because we repeat myself, I know, but we were packed and paid and all set to go, and we couldn't get our test till 2 days before.
yeah,
So that could have just destroyed our trip,
I could
obviously.
have, because you don't know. I mean, you could be asymptomatic, even we felt healthy, but you just don't know.
While the CDC points out that ensuring passengers are uninfected at embarkation is difficult, it credits the industry's elevated health and safety protocols for preventing major outbreaks of severe illness. High vaccination rates on board the cruise ships likely explain why onboard medical center resources have not been overwhelmed. That's the other surprise. They thought they were going to get so overwhelmed with cases, and they haven't. Last month, the CDC extended the conditional sailing order with minor modifications until January 15th, 2022, when it intends to transition to a voluntary program. So,
Mm,
unless there's no major outbreaks, I mean, this
mm,
is looking good, isn't it?
yeah, we'll never have this behind us, but it can be.
Right. What's going to be like 9/11,
Yeah,
Security will never be the
yeah,
same.
right.
I still remember going on a honeymoon, going to Fort Myers Airport, just walking right from the car to the plane
Oh,
and nothing.
yeah, nothing. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, let's do a quick peek in here. People throwing their answers out. I'm not going to answer those answers yet. Paul Vines, welcome in.
Hi,
Thank you,
Paul.
Paul. See, there's their hellos and hellos. Okay. All right, this next one, in a kind of indirect way, excites me because I always wanted to sail out of Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
I thought they seem to have some nice cruises. The ship's a little smaller because I guess they got to clear some kind of a bridge there.
Mm.
Um, Carnival resumes cruising from Tampa with a Carnival Pride. Now, the Pride's a ship that we were looking into as a third option when we planned our last trip. It was going out of Baltimore, I think, at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Carnival Cruise Line resumed guest operations from Tampa, Florida with Carnival Pride. A second ship, Carnival Paradise, will join Carnival Pride on March 2022, according to the press release. So Tampa Bay one's going out now, but that one's going out. So they'll have two out of there next year.
Hmm.
To commemorate the special day, Carnival held a Back to the Fun event at the Port of Tampa. The Carnival Pride is set to depart on depart on 7-day cruises to Western Caribbean. It's estimated that the ship, like Carnival Pride, generates an average of $334,000 in passenger and crew onshore spending per call. So every
Wow.
time they have a sailing, they're making
Wow.
over $300,000. Huge,
Wow.
huh?
So they lost so much
Yeah.
money when they couldn't cruise.
Carnival Pride's offerings from Tampa include 6, 7, and 8-day Western Caribbean cruises. Now, the one we were going to book a year before, just before the pandemic. In fact, it was during the pandemic because they canceled it. Was a 14-day cruise out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we'll get back to those again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone's. Oh, you didn't answer someone's comment.
Oh, Tommy Dodson, welcome in, Mr.
Hi, Tommy.
He always comes right in with the. I think he sits and waits for that trivia question. Comes right in with the answer. I'm not going to tell you if that's right yet. Say hellos. Paul saying hellos. Kenneth giving his hellos. Oh, so Amy went on the Pride.
Oh,
The
she
Pride was an
did.
amazing ship. My favorite cruise I've been. It looks like it's a small ship, and it looks like it's got everything that some of the big ships have. It looks really nice. So that might be something to consider in the future. And Kenneth always throws his waiver up here. If there's anyone in the chat that he forgot to say hello, assume he said hello.
Okay. Hello, Kenneth. If I didn't say hello to you.
Well, I think he's talking about people in the chat.
I know, but I didn't think I acknowledged him.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now his feelings are not hurt, right?
I don't want to miss anybody.
Next news item. Chaos expected at airports nationwide as 50 million prepare for travel. Okay, take this in consideration. Think about it when you're flying out for the Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving travel is bouncing back this year, and so are the expectations for holiday travel chaos on the roads, rails, and in the air. Now, our friend Nick is on a long rail trip right now.
Oh, yes,
He had a couple of nice stops. I saw one where he hooked up with Darian.
Oh, he did. Good.
And who was the one just recently? There was someone just recently. With rising vaccination rates and the reopening of U.S. borders to vaccinated foreign travelers, the travel industry is bracing for the upcoming holiday rush. In its holiday travel forecast, AAA said this week it expects more than 53.4 million people to travel between the period November 24th to November 28th.
Ooh, 50.
up 13% from the 2020 levels. Spiking gas prices aren't deterring travelers either this year. Around 48 million people will take to the roads this Thanksgiving holiday, according to AAA. The average price at the pump this week is
Yeah.
around $3.05 a gallon, which is the highest since 2014.
Gee.
Now, what's everyone paying right now in their area for gas? We just filled up. Well, I got it
I
down.
was
I
gonna
found the gas
say,
station for
yeah, I
3.23,
was just gonna
but
say,
the
you
average around
didn't
here was
pay.
what, 3.45? Would you
Yeah,
say
3.45. Yeah,
we're paying? But there's
yeah,
a couple gas stations I found that were
yeah, a little
one was
cheaper.
3.23. I think one was 3.17, and I saw after we filled up. Oh, okay. Amy, I don't wonder why I didn't see any of those. You hadn't put them out yet. She's gonna start her Pride videos.
Oh, good.
Pride, is that the most? So that's the most recent cruise you've been on, then, right? So you must have done the one. Did you do the one that I'm talking about out of Baltimore? I wonder if we were looking at the same time that she went.
Hmm.
Let's see. People throwing some gas prices out. Let's see. Burning up the road says if we can't even buy regular items, I'm bracing to see how they accomplish 50 million travels. I know.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
know. Because you're still, even for the airport, I mean, you need the hands, you need the laborers,
yeah.
you need, yeah, it's going to be a mess. It's good we just had that little Thanksgiving here.
I know. Yep, I agree.
Oh, wow. Amy paid $285 in Amarillo last week.
285.
Yeah.
Wow. It didn't seem like that long ago. I was paying
390. Burning up roads.
299.
Where is that? What state? Paid 390. Billy paid 329 in Florida, Pensacola, Florida.
Hmm.
Remember, Pensacola, Florida is in a different time zone.
Yes, that's right. It is.
That's gonna stick in
I
my head
know. That's
now.
interesting. Yeah, it didn't seem like I was paying
Tommy just paid just over $3, and he's down in Tennessee.
Tennessee. All right.
Wow, Gabby paid $3.03 in Massachusetts. I
Really?
gotta find out. Massachusetts, we're a mile and a half over the border from
Yeah.
Massachusetts. I
That's a
gotta
good
find out where that gas
price.
station is.
303? Oh my
I know.
gosh.
Amy said yes. My most recent cruise. Yep, I was on the Pride October 17th. Oh, you were on the Paradice one.
Oh,
That was the one. I was actually talking to them about possibly booking that one. And when we
yeah.
decided to do the back to back on
We
the
decided to
Oasis,
do the Oasis, yeah, which I loved. It was
you've
a
got a bunch of
beautiful
cruises
ship.
now, Amy, to throw up on video. Okay, Burn Up the Roads in Oregon. So that's out
Oh,
west again. I can imagine.
yeah.
No, I don't think anyone in here today from California, but I can imagine
Yeah.
that's
What a
through the
beautiful
roof, huh?
state Oregon
Yeah.
is. Your brother goes out there once a year to visit relatives. He loves it.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Okay, so let's answer this brain, the last brain one, and then we'll throw the next brain question up to you. So the question was before Mount Everest was discovered, this is before it was discovered, Nance, what was the highest mountain in the world? Do you know the incidents?
Well, it was always there, so it has to be the
Very
highest
good.
mountain.
Couldn't fool you. Couldn't fool
Hey,
her.
my brain was working
And
today.
we've got a lot. We had Amy and Tommy and Billy all got it right.
Yeah.
Um, Ron sees America, went with the Matterhorn, but then he went back with the rest of the group
Oh,
to Mount Everest.
okay. Oh, that was a good Disney ride, Mount Everest. I keep thinking about that.
Everest, yeah.
Yeah, that was a really fun roller coaster.
Okay. All right. So the next question.
I read a whole book on Mount Everest. Um, what was it? I forget what it was called. A really good book.
Maybe it was called Everest.
No, it was into the.
Okay, Nance. Our next
I don't know what
question,
it was,
Nance.
but it was about the Mount Everest disaster. It was very
Oh, really?
interesting. Yeah.
Number two. I do not have any special powers, but I can predict the score of any football game before it begins. How can I do this? Wow, I would like to know this person, huh?
Yeah.
So read it one more time, and we'll answer it when we hit the next icon here. I do not have any special powers, but I can predict the score of any football game before it begins. How can I do this? Now, it doesn't say NFL or college, so we'll assume maybe both.
Hmm.
Okay. Bird of the Rose says Oregon is awesome. Here in Eugene on I-5, an hour from either the mountains or the coast.
Beautiful.
That's what we are with Southern New Hampshire.
Hmm.
with about an hour from several ski places,
Yeah.
and we're also an hour from the coast,
Yeah. Yeah.
Hampton Beach and the New Hampshire coast. Billy says, I heard there is a disco Yeti on Everest. All right, let's go. I will not, people are guessing, but I'm not going to acknowledge those answers until we get back to the icon.
All right.
Next one, Norwegian Cruise Line guests will only need a single pre-cruise test. The NCL Cruise Line informed guests of a change in their pre-cruise testing, which will go into effect on sailings from January 17th, on sailings, January 17th, 2022. Guests will no longer have to go through two tests before their cruise. The testing at the terminal during embarkation was no longer be a requirement. Guests will only have to do their tests at home. The
No.
reason for the change is to make the check-in process more streamlined. It also brings NCL in order with other cruise lines that only require guests to undergo one test. However, guests will still have to show a negative test result within 2 days before departure and an extra day for international passengers. Now, anyone else out there buy this?
Mm.
I think it's strictly 100% they're doing it for cost reasons. They were paying for the test.
Yeah.
There's no need for the test.
Right.
It was kind of double dipping, and they were paying for it. So they had a weird thing, okay? Because remember, that was another option that we looked at, the breakaway.
Yeah.
On that same time period. So you have to get, you can go down there and get your free test at the cruise line.
Right.
But if you're positive and you didn't have a test at home, you don't get reimbursed. So to get
Right.
reimbursed, if you're positive, you need to take a test at home. So you're forced to take the test at home because no one's going to take a chance. Well, most people probably are not going to take a chance, right?
Mhm.
Of getting the test down there and then losing everything.
Right.
So you get a test at home. You get down there and you get a test. And then talking to a couple of people, I think Daniel Fields was one of them. Then I think you needed to get a test because Bermuda required a test within 2 days, and the ship took 3 days to get there.
Oh.
So you needed another test to be able to go onto Bermuda. So I think there were 3 tests involved
Wow.
for a 1 week cruise.
So to get off the ship and to walk around Bermuda, you have to have
Well,
one
but that was
test.
taken on the ship, though.
That
Right?
was
So you had to take
taken
it
on
on
the
the
ship.
ship, and,
Okay, gotcha.
and as long as you got,
Okay, I
as long
understand
as you
that.
had a negative
Negative.
thing, you could go onto
You can
the
go.
island.
Okay, gotcha.
And then they get nailed because after all that work, out of the 3 days on the island, they only got half a day because I think it was
Oh,
rough waters.
yeah, that's too bad.
Kind of tough.
That is. Well, I hope they enjoyed the shows and the
Well,
food
it was a
and
group cruise, so I think
they
they
must
enjoy each
enjoy the
other a lot.
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Oh, Larry has just popped in.
Hey, Larry.
11:27 there in the morning, Larry, and we're at 2:28 here in the
2:28.
afternoon. We have done numerous reports on this Disney thing.
Mm.
Now, for me, I couldn't think for the life of me that people were going to be paying this kind of money. Now, we go on a week-long cruise, the two of us for less than 1,000 apiece.
Yeah.
Right? And Disney has this thing which they make it seem like you're on the Star Wars vehicle, and it's 2 nights. Same thing as a cruise, includes the entertainment and the food,
Mm-hmm.
but the cost is much higher. And they came out with this.
Yeah.
Remember, we've done several reports on.
Yeah, I do.
If
I
you're ever
remember.
interested in what this thing's all about, we have several reports that go inside this hotel. Well, this is the one that just came out the other day. Okay, Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, fully booked for the first 3 months. Can you believe?
Fully
Fully
booked.
booked.
And tell them what the cost is.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to lead into. So we've been updating this, like I said. It was
Yeah.
confirmed at the end of September that the highly anticipated and long-awaited Star Wars Galactic Star Cruise will open on March 1st, 2022. Bill Shepik announced that the Galactic Star Cruise is almost fully booked for the first 4 months.
Wow.
The 100-room hotel offers guests a 2-day experience, which is said to cost
It's only
anywhere
2-day experience.
yeah. Well, I
Wow.
think it's 2 nights.
2 nights.
Well, he's saying 2 days, but I thought it was 2 nights. I don't
2
know.
nights. Okay.
Experience, which is said to cost anywhere between $4,800 to $6,000 per stay, and certainly seems to have Star Wars fans excited.
Wow.
The experience is billed as being the most immersive Star Wars story ever created, where guests have the opportunity to journey to the land far, far away. Guests have choices to make, which determine the direction their stay will take, as well as learning the art of controlling the infamous lightsaber
Ooh.
whilst going on missions inside the Star Wars Galaxy Edge. It is surely a dream come true for any Star Wars fans.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, but that sounds cool.
It sounds fantastic, and I think
Yeah.
if it's not Disney, I think someone's going to come up with other things like where you're immersed in another environment. Maybe
Yeah.
it's a pirate or a
I
jungle
see.
or
Yeah,
something
that is
for
so
the whole
cool.
time,
That's a steep cost,
But
but
geez,
it's
that's
sold out, but only 2
sold out.
nights.
Yep.
Holy moly! Wow,
Let's see.
that is unbelievable.
Tommy says our next cruise will have a negative PCR before we leave on the flight. A test when we get on the ship and tested every morning while on every morning
Really?
being vaccinated over the top. I've got to know what this
Wow.
cruise is. Is this for
Yeah.
a foreign country or something?
Every
Every morning.
morning? Man.
That
Gee.
seems way over the top.
Yeah, that
I mean, if you
does.
get a test one day, it should be good for a couple days.
Yeah, I know. What did they think? You might
Unless,
contract it overnight, I guess. Huh?
unless you stop is at one place and the next island is afraid from the previous, so they're
Well,
demanding one, something
yeah,
like that. It just still seems way over the
yeah,
top.
it does. Let's
Now,
see.
would you still have to get that, Tommy, if you stayed on the ship, like say on a particular day and you said, okay, I'm going to stay on the ship?
Hmm.
Would they still make you go down and get it?
Interesting.
Yeah, it
I mean, they'd
is.
have to take their word that they didn't
No,
get out.
no, no, because
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
have your
right. You have your, yeah,
say,
no,
hey,
right,
it's not a positive. Go
right,
back,
yeah.
back. Let's see. Larry says, actually, yes, but a funny amount compared to the lower mainland. Sad. I share the TikTok on the amount we got. Nothing serious. Okay, he must have said something about snow up top here, and I missed
Oh,
it. It's funny how you pick up in the chat somewhere below
mm.
where people are talking.
Yeah, and I would hate to get tested every
I'm
day.
assuming, Larry, you said you had some snow.
I was getting tested once a week at my work, and that was annoying. I can't imagine getting tested every day
I know.
because I thought once a week was annoying.
Brain break time. So let's rest them in. Go with your
Oh,
brains. Let me read
okay.
this to you before I give the answer. I do not have any special powers, but I can predict the score of any football game before it starts. How can I do that? You have any idea, Nance?
It was pre-recorded.
No?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see if anyone got this right. Yeah, Billy got it right,
Billy got it right.
and Ron got it right.
Oh boy.
Let's see any more. Yep. Before the game starts, what's the score?
0-0. Oh yeah, sure. I didn't catch that one. Oh,
Okay. Tommy says Viking Cruise Line. That's a nice.
Viking.
Yeah.
That looked nice.
I don't
That's
think.
fairly new, isn't it?
No,
No?
it's actually. Remember we did a story on that.
Yeah, I
It would
know. I
surprise
thought,
you. I think it's actually the biggest cruise line in the world. Everyone
yeah,
thinks it's Carnival, it's not. If you put together the
Viking.
river ships and their ocean
Okay. I
ships,
don't know why I thought it was a
it's a
new.
very nice cruise line. I don't
Yeah.
think we'll ever sail it,
No,
um,
probably not.
but
Yeah,
it
it looked
looks
really
beautiful.
nice. Yeah.
They live a little leave.
I think the ones I'm thinking of is Virgin. That's a newer one, right?
That's brand new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's brand new. That's what I was thinking.
Viking Cruise Line, yep, they leave a little vial each evening in lieu of chocolate on a pillow.
How lovely.
That's pretty good.
I hope you get towel animals on
Yeah,
Viking
at least get a
Cruise.
towel.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put it on the towel
Yeah,
animal,
that's right. Got a towel dog holding the little vial.
That's right. Okay, let's go to our next brain. Number 3. Imagine that you are in a boat. Okay, you're in a boat.
I'm in a boat.
And you're in the middle of the sea.
Okay.
Suddenly you're surrounded by hungry sharks,
Ooh.
just waiting to feed on you. How can you put an end to this? Okay, so really quickly, one more time. Imagine that you are in a boat in the middle of the sea. Suddenly you are surrounded by hungry sharks, just waiting to feed on you. How can you put an end to this?
You let them feed on you.
Oh, don't give me the answers, Nancy. You might guess the right one by mistake.
Oh, okay.
You just never know.
Okay.
Okay. Any Disney, Larry, I know you're looking into Disneyland, but any Disney World fans, this was kind of cool. I can only get my, oh, that's funny.
What?
Right? That's really weird. Okay, Disney's Magic Kingdom Park transformed into a holiday wonderland. Now you look at it; it's decked out. We want to get down there. We've never been there during Halloween.
No, we
Dying to
haven't.
see the
Yeah.
decorations for that. Christmas, we went one year,
One year was
20 years ago or
wonderful.
something.
Yeah.
What a great
Whoa,
time!
it was
Every,
great.
every resort had the gingerbread houses and
Yeah.
the it was great. But
Yeah, the
anyway,
beautiful Christmas trees, the huge poinsettias,
yeah,
the Osborne lights. Yeah, that was fantastic. Because the what was it? The Grand Floridian really had it decked out. That hotel
yeah.
was beautiful, and the boardwalk. was-
Right, and I don't know if anyone's done this. This is many moons ago, but the Osborne Lights. You
Oh,
remember
I
that?
just said that. Yeah, you didn't
Did
hear
you
me
say the
say it.
name?
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
said
sorry.
Osborne lights. Yeah.
I was in a thing
Oh,
trying to
you're
read
right. Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
did. I said the Osborne
Okay.
lights. I said,
But that's been long gone. I don't know if anyone
yeah,
in here's
that was
ever seen it.
beautiful. That was really pretty. Yeah, that was. I'm glad we got to see that. Yeah,
Right.
that was great.
Well, it's kind of cool because you have the Halloween and like Magic, Disney seems to have the seems like they're up almost instantly into the Christmas season.
Yeah,
Well, it is quicker than I thought they did
yeah.
it. So Disney's Magic Kingdom transforms into a holiday wonderland. They say there's no place like home during the holidays, but really there's no place on earth that does the holidays quite like Disney.
Oh, I know.
Each year, Disney cast members deck the halls, streets, shops, and hotels.
That's great.
Holiday festivities officially kick off at Disney World on November 12th with seasonal entertainment, food, merchandise, and more. And this year, guests will find touches in honor of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary
Oh, that's
celebration.
cool.
That should be cool.
Yeah.
See what they have for
And
that.
I remember our kids were little. They were like I think 4 and 7, and they had Santa Claus, and it was all lit up, and they had the greatest Santa Claus in that little area, and they
Yeah,
loved sitting on his lap and telling him
right.
what they wanted for Christmas. And it was, it
They
was
were in heaven, yeah.
they were in heaven.
Nearly 2 weeks before the official start, Magic Kingdom was transformed with holiday decor overnight, putting away the Halloween jack-o'-lanterns and fall foliage and reopening the next morning with festive garlands and a famous Christmas tree towering opposite Cinderella's castle down Main Street, USA. Here's a quick look at what takes approximately 7 hours overnight. So they take down and put up everything in a
Wow,
7 hour
7
span when the park
hours.
is closed
Wow.
overnight.
Jeez.
Now, I watched several of these, some were very long. I have one here that is in time lapse, so you don't have to worry. It's not going to go on for 7 hours. It's about 1 minute long, but I thought maybe you would all like to see. Get rid of that picture first. Okay. Okay, so this is the.
Oh, that's cool. And it takes 7 hours.
Don't have to do
I
this.
wonder how
Huh?
many employees are needed to do that.
I would love to know the behind the scenes stuff like that.
Yeah,
Employees that just go to
yeah.
one area. You can see all the cranes and stuff they have
Wow.
moving.
And do they store all that stuff underneath?
Well, they have warehouses somewhere. I don't think they're underneath. Somewhere.
And we're in the mood for Christmas.
That's it. Hope you guys like that little preview. If you want really in-depth stuff, there's plenty of it online.
Mm.
All right, let me throw that question back up there, Nan. So, okay, what are we on? The next one. Next one is Sam Adams released a new IPA for you beer drinkers from the hops that traveled into space. Unless you've got 125,000 to blow, you likely aren't headed to space anytime soon. That's what it costs them to do that trip.
Wow.
The trip isn't cheap, but now at least you can get a taste of outer space. Sam Adams is unleashing an all-new beer dubbed the Spacecraft IPA that is made from hops that travel more than 300 miles above Earth as part of the first ever all-civilian space flight in September. I'm not sure if that's the one that Shatner was on.
I was going to
I was
ask
going
you
to look
that.
that up, and I forgot to
I
do
was
that.
thinking of that.
The West Coast style IPA, which blends a firm bitterness with tropical notes of grapefruit, guava, and passion fruit, has
Ooh,
mosaic and citra hops,
oh, I would like
both of
that.
which travel to space and back. Sam Adams is dropping the beer on November 16th across select markets nationwide. You can snag the IPA at Sam Adams Boston Brewery and Tap Room, as well
Hmm.
as online, givethembeer.com, and in stores. The 4-pack will be available for $22.33 as a nod to the Inspiration 4 crew. It's 2-day, 23-hour, 3-minute mission. When I read this, okay, this came out on the 16th, and I was on midnight shift.
Yeah,
As soon as I put this together,
yeah,
yesterday, I got online to this givethembeer.com, and I was
yeah,
going to order four things of it
yeah.
for Christmas gifts. I
That would
thought,
have
what a
been,
great
yeah,
thing.
that's a great
And
idea.
one for three for gifts and one for myself, since
Yeah,
I'm my job is dealing with in the space industry. So I get on there, and a big sign right on it, already sold out. So
that was
who
incredibly
yeah, who
fast.
knows? Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find these at your local
I don't
store.
think so.
You're probably gonna end up buying them on eBay. Someone probably bought them all out, but
Probably, yeah.
what a neat little gimmick, huh?
That would have been great for Christmas gifts. Yeah, oh, what was,
Okay, it's brain break time.
okay.
Brain break
Wow,
time.
what a good novelty. What a good, marketing
Yeah, I'm not
strategy.
sure what Sam Adams went through to get that put on the ship, and I'm
Yeah.
sure, like everything else, it helped pay
Wow.
for them putting together that mission by doing all these. I heard there's a lot of
Yeah.
odd stuff like that that they did. You're probably gonna get
Wow.
candy sold that went out of space or different things like that, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, imagine you are in a boat in the middle of the sea. Suddenly, you are surrounded by hungry sharks, just waiting to feed on you. How can you put an end to this? All right, let's see. All right. So Billy J Travels, man, he's quick with these
Is
answers.
he?
Yeah. Do you know what the answer is?
I just say they jump in the water to put an end to it.
He said, "Stop imagining."
Well, these things are so clever.
So he says, "Imagine you are in the boat."
I
Tommy
don't
just
pick up on that.
don't ever go on a boat with Tommy in any
Why?
kind of because he toss you overboard. He says, "Toss your friend overboard." It's like the old joke with a friend in the woods, and
Yeah.
uh, and there's a bear comes at you,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I do remember
and I forget how the total thing goes. It says,
that.
"How fast you have to be to get away
Yeah.
from the bear?
Yeah.
It's just faster than your friend."
Yes, that's
So
right. That's right. I remember that. Oh gosh. These are good though, these brain breaks. I'm 1 for 3.
now, Larry, this is a very small boat. Picture these sharks like in the Jaws. So they'd have this thing torn apart. So even if it's a boat, it's a small boat. We didn't say a ship, small boat. And thank you very much, Larry. As a reminder, yep, if you could please hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, we always appreciate new subscribers.
Yes. We welcome new subscribers and appreciate new
So Larry says,
subscribers.
just a reminder to all, consider giving a thumbs up. It helps out the channel tremendously.
Thank
Yes, it
you.
does. Something in the analytics with YouTube.
You too.
It helps a lot.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Anyone else saying anything? Okay, just more hellos. So, all right. So our fourth
Fourth.
final brain teaser, Nance. Are you ready, Nance? Don't give the answer if you know it. You are a cyclist in a cross-country race. Just before crossing the finish line, you overtake the person in second place. In what place did you finish? Don't say the answer.
Oh, I don't know the answer.
I'll read it one more time quick. You're a cyclist in a cross-country race. Just before crossing the finish line, you overtake the person in second place. In what place do you finish? Okay, back to the news. Hey, thanks for coming in, burning up the roads. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming in. Have a great afternoon.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
okay. 7 updates from the Florida parks. This is our little quick update. Attendance continues to grow in Walt Disney World. Disney released its financial results earlier this week. In part of the report, it was confirmed that the attendance of Walt Disney continues to grow in 2021, with Disney's CFO saying that guest levels are up double digits compared to last quarter. Good news on that end. I kind of hope it's not too overcrowded. B, food portion. This was a little depressing. Food portions shrink at Disney to make additional profits. I guess this was somewhere announced. It was revealed that Walt Disney is looking to boost profits by cutting food portions in the parks and possibly at some hotels and restaurants. The portions have always been good, but the prices are always very high. So, it was good because if you'd overpay for a dish, a price, you could split the meal. So it's kind of a downer that they're going to be cutting down the amount of food you get. Our third news story. Disney kicks off Disney Very Merriest After Hours. This week, Walt Disney World kicked off its Very Merriest After Hours event, which includes character appearances, a Christmas parade, the first for Walt Disney World after reopening, and a brand new show. So we've never been to this. That's the party, the nighttime party that they have. I'm not sure if they still include
What
Walt Disney.
nighttime party?
I'm not sure if they still include free gingerbread cookies and stuff like that, but that's someday. The only reason we avoided the price is always through the roof on
I'm
this
not
thing.
sure.
Fourth
I
one.
missed it because I walked out, so I missed what you were talking
Fourth
about.
one. Okay. Primeval World demolition completed. The Primeval World roller coaster, which has not operated since 2019, has not been fully demolished at Disney's Animal Kingdom, with only blue fence surrounding the former attraction site. No plans have been announced for the future. This was a thing. Remember, they tried to make it look like a little carnival area. It was like they have a time machine, but it was just one galaxy or something that you find at your typical amusement park, and it
yes, I
had the
do remember
dinosaurs
that.
went around the
Yeah,
circle. And
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
I,
I remember that very well.
I
Yes.
mean, it was
Yeah,
cute,
it
but
was cute.
they
Yeah,
had the carnival games, I
yeah,
think,
I
there
do. I
too,
remember that. Yeah, yeah,
but kind of a bust.
yeah. It wasn't anything that great.
Okay. E is new Coco scene debuts and Phil Magic. We've done several reports on this when they were doing it.
Hmm.
Well, it's finally opening. That's why it's in the news item. Phil Magic has reopened after a brief refurbishment that brought both upgraded projecting system and a brand new Coco scene to this attraction. You always like that movie.
I like the movie Coco. That
Yeah.
was very interesting. Very good movie. I thought that was very well done.
Let's see, Larry says, honestly, I'm a little concerned with portion sizes on cruises. We both take meds that affects our appetites and limits our portion sizes. Basically, Larry, you can more so than even probably at your home. You can modify. You can set up any way you want. You can overeat or you can undereat.
Yeah.
You can do. Nancy prefers a lot to have just smaller meals.
I do. That
And
helps my stomach if I eat frequent smaller meals.
so in our
Yes.
earlier days, we would order 2, maybe even 3
Yeah.
main meals at the
Yeah.
main dining room.
Yeah.
Now the most we do is we each order what looks like a good meal, and then we get a third meal that we split to try out something new or something
Yeah.
that looked good and we wanted to have a taste of it. So that's how we cut down there, and we did that so that we could a couple hours later taste what was on the buffet, because those usually have a few items they sneak in that you don't know about.
Yeah.
There's plenty of complimentary places around where you can go, like our trip was a hot dog or a roast
Hot
beef
dog or
sandwich or
pot cafe.
wraps or anything. Right.
Wraps, yeah. Or salads.
I would say,
You
Larry,
know.
you just go with a plan. Like, okay, he says we usually share. So what I would say in your case is maybe you will go to the main dinner and you just order one meal. The portions for one meal are not that
No,
great.
they're not.
It's just so you can have as much as you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. They don't give you a huge portion. I mean, you wanted double something and they gave it to you. I forgot what
Oh,
it
the
was.
lobsters.
Yeah, oh, that's
Yeah,
what
the
it was.
lobsters
The
we cheated.
lobsters, yeah.
Lobsters, you get one lobster
Yeah, you only
tail.
get one, but they
I get
gave
5 and
you.
Nancy get 3.
I got
So
3. They were delicious.
um,
Yeah.
he's saying 2 pieces. Okay, that's a good example. Okay, we got a fish and chip at one of our meals. It was only 2 small pieces
Yeah.
of fish. Now,
Yeah.
if I was a restaurant and I paid for that, I'd be pretty ticked
Yeah, I
off.
know, because they
But
don't give you a
I
huge
was
portion.
but I was glad because it gave us a chance to try some other stuff.
Yeah, we knew we were going to get overly full and then we would be able to have more food later.
Right. So I would not worry about that. And there's nothing, no one's going to look at you weird. Like if you just ate get a piece of steak and just ate half of it. Um, no one's gonna. Oh, look at that right underneath.
What?
I was just talking about steak and he made a reference to steak. Yeah,
Yeah.
steak. What cruises have, Larry, which is good for me because I'm a picky eater, is you have different items every day on the menu.
Mhm.
And then on the lower hot pot, they have a chicken, a steak, a fish, a pasta, I think a veggie dish or a
Yeah.
gluten-free dish or different
Yeah.
things. They have like 5 or 6 items that appear in the same on the menu every day.
Yep.
So if you didn't like what was on the menu, you could go with that piece of chicken all week or that
Right.
vegan meal or
Right.
whatever it was. So they accommodate you, like I said, probably more than your local Domino's or the you eat a
I
normal
don't.
meal.
You can't go wrong on a cruise. They have all kinds of foods that'll please you.
Right. But that's the thing. You hate to say it because you sound gluttonous. That's one of the best things on a cruise. It's just that you don't have to worry about it. When we would stay on an island, you'd order a meal. You'd wonder, oh, should I get this side dish?
I
It's
know.
$20. Should I do this?
Yeah.
And then you had to pull out your credit card at the end.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they had all kinds of salads. If you're into salads, they had the potato salad. They had
right,
Greek salad, the regular salad. They had the Waldorf salad. I really got into that.
right.
Oh, they just had all. I could find my um, shrimp cocktail everywhere I went. I have plenty of shrimp
Yeah.
cocktail,
And Nancy's a big salad
and
person.
I
So she
am.
had salad. I don't eat salads.
Yeah,
So,
just all kinds.
in fact, the one thing I had to force myself, I ate more on this one than our previous cruises, the bread. We usually
Yeah, the
don't
bread
eat
was
the
so
bread
good.
because it's filling and it's low in
Yeah,
carbs. But we decided for these 2 weeks, we're just gonna eat what we wanted to eat, and then we'll worry about it when we get home. So we've gotten back to normal since we got home. So it took
yeah,
us
and
about a week to get back to our.
we might have gained. I think I gained 2 pounds. I
Yeah,
think
we
you
figured
gained
out.
2 pounds. I think I gained three, but I've
Well,
lost it
we figured
since.
out we both gained 2, which is not a ton of. The most we've ever gained on the cruise was 5,
Yeah,
and we actually lost on a couple cruises because we do so
walking.
much
We
walking,
do a lot of walking.
um, and you really burn it off.
Yeah, we do a lot of walking. We walk, and then we do the track. They have a track there, and we make sure we walk the track too. But we did. We walked a lot. We walked to Jetty Park, and we
Well,
walked
even
to
just on the ship
yeah, and
itself,
on the ship itself.
and
Yeah,
we, like I said, we probably overate. So
yeah, we
if
did.
you don't walk as much as we did, but you don't eat as much as we did, you're still
Yeah,
going to be in a
yeah,
good place.
right. Yeah, I was pleased that we
Larry says,
kept our weight gain.
"We'll be
Uh,
fine, just in terms of food waste." Yeah, like I said, Larry, if you just order one plate, the portions are not
no, they're
that
not.
huge.
No, they're not.
It's really the additional stuff you get. It's
Hmm.
like you get one, but then you get a second plate
Hmm.
or that type of thing.
Mm.
Billy says he loves the cheese bread in the MDR. I love cream.
Oh,
We were
that
fighting
sounds
over that.
good. Yeah, that was.
The only thing Nancy liked better than cheese bread, she likes the one with the sunflower
Yeah, I
seeds.
like that
So
one a lot.
we always worked the deal, and I would stick the sunflower seed in their place first so that I could go right for the cheese
Yeah,
bread.
it was so good. You got a
Yeah,
lot of
I'm
soup.
very picky, Larry. I just the way I'm a meat and potatoes kind of
Yeah,
guy.
but he tried a lot of different things. Like you tried a lot of different soups, and you
Well,
tried
that's the biggest
the
thing with a
soups were
cruise is you
good.
can try things
Yeah,
you never had. Like
yeah, the potato
you
soup.
had escargot once on this cruise.
Yeah, I
I
liked it.
I didn't have it because I've had it before.
Yeah,
I know I don't like it.
yeah.
So, but the scallops were good.
Oh,
Remember
the
they did the scallops
scallops
on
were
the same thing.
delicious. Yeah.
Okay, so Universal opens holiday tribute store. Universal Studios Florida has once again rethemed its tribute store. I didn't realize they had that. They must have a
Yeah.
store and they keep changing the theme of it.
Hmm.
This time, its rooms are inspired by its holiday offerings, which with areas inspired by Santa's workshop, the Grinch's lair. That would be cool.
Oh
And
yeah.
holiday festivities at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Oh, Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I want to read those books at some point. Or watch the movie. I want to find out what this is all about because I have no idea really anything about Harry Potter.
Yeah, Tommy says that's a good thing too. Order from the children's menu, smaller portions, children nuggets every night, or spaghetti in my case. No, he's right. You can do it from the children's, which
Oh,
would be
that's a good.
smaller. But I never thought about that. You could almost probably order something and just say, I want a child's portion or a
That's
small
true. You could
portion. I'm
say
sure
that they would
they would
accommodate you.
accommodate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
good point.
Yeah, very good point. Yeah.
Okay, and our last one from the parks is new Mistletoe Pines Village Christmas Village, now open at Universal City Walk.
Hmm.
If you're looking to get into Christmas spirit outside of Universal Orlando Resort theme parks, the new Mistletoe Pines Village is now open at Universal City Walk. This new area features photo ops, holiday-inspired food and beverage options, and of course, plenty of Christmas merchandise. That sounds kind of neat.
Yeah, it does.
Anyone been to this thing? Is it any good? Okay, in our last news story, I guess everyone should pay attention to this. I think everyone's within this range. Thanksgiving travel could be affected by a significant storm. Though obviously, take this with a huge grain of salt. This was just on the news, of course, last night.
Yeah.
A significant storm has the potential to disrupt travel plans from the Midwest to the Northeast during one of the busiest times of year to
Oh,
travel. We are taking we are talking about disruptions at major airline hubs like Chicago and New York at the beginning of next week. The storm system will begin to develop Sunday in the Midwest, strengthening daily. By the time it gets to the East Coast on Tuesday, a secondary system could develop along the coast, exacerbating the disrupting weather conditions in places like New York.
Hmm.
Significant rain, snow, and strong winds could be possible. And this is Monday's forecast here. I guess let's see the moderate. So the major, it's only one spot in looks like in New York that's going to get major stuff on Monday.
What are
But
they
but all this
predicting?
red is moderate. So we're not going to get. We shouldn't be touched really. The
Okay.
yellow's mine on Monday.
Monday.
Right, but then if you flick on to Tuesday now,
Ooh.
you got the purple, which is the major stuff, which is hitting directly on us.
And how much snow are they
I don't know.
predicting?
It's just a major storm. That's what
Oh
they're
boy.
talking. So major storm. It looks like Massachusetts, the whole Northeast is going to get hit hard.
Hmm.
You
Well,
guys
we hope
down
everybody has
south?
a safe Thanksgiving and
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not going to go
they,
that far south. It
this,
looks like though. So
yeah, and the storm doesn't affect their travel plans.
that's
I
correct.
just have to get to work. I'm working Thanksgiving.
Uh, what that picture is behind us is they have this. That's on Coco
Okay.
K or Key. Saying it for everyone that wants Coco K or Key. And they have an area on there. There's the beach and the pool and all the food's included. It's a
Oh,
great
that was
place.
great.
But one of the spots, which is neat, they have all these oversized games. They have a what do they call it? Something for Connect Four,
Connect
giant Connect
Four.
Four.
Yeah,
That's
Giant Connect
huge.
Four.
I think that you'll see that on our videos. This is a pool table. We have two of these. It's a pool table that's made of soccer balls.
Yeah,
And the
it's cute.
balls aren't, I don't know if you can see it on there, but the balls are actually look like pool balls. They're
Yeah,
different colors, so you can actually have a game of pool
yeah.
with a giant rack to put around it.
Yeah,
What was the other
that
games
was
they had?
clever.
They had cornhole, of course,
Yeah.
volleyball. There was another guess. Oh, they have Jenga. I think if they have Jenga, there was another game there too. But that was a lot of fun.
Did
So
they
that's
have, they might
Nancy,
have had
who
chess
actually beat me twice in this playing pool.
with a broken wrist.
Yeah, well, you don't hit the balls with your wrist. Um, so let me just do the chat, and then we'll give the answer to the last question here. Children's menu, good idea. Okay, Gabby who lives in the Northeast, does not like the thought of snow.
Yeah, me neither.
Billy, who's nowhere near the Northeast, snow, what's snow? Never heard of that. You have gotten light snow though in Pensacola, though, haven't you? I remember there were a couple of years
Hi.
there. Maybe it was way back before his
Way
time,
back,
but
yeah.
that looks like fun. Yeah, these games are cool.
Yeah, they were fun.
You know,
I thought they had chess too. Did they have chess?
that was on the
Oh,
ship.
that was
That
on
was in
the.
Central
Oh, that was
Park.
on the ship.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't think they had. No, they didn't have it on
they
the.
didn't have it on Coco Cake.
But yeah, that was. I wish I had more time just to play on it because
I
when you did
know.
the beach, you did the pool, you ate,
Yeah,
and then before you know it, the day
it
was
the day
over.
was over. It went by fast.
But
It
you,
did.
but if you were with a group of people, this would be a ball,
Oh
huh?
yeah, this
Playing
was
games against and
yeah.
have
It would
competitions.
yeah a lot of fun.
Hey, welcome in, Brian,
Hey
NASCAR
Brian, how are
fan
you?
22. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Billy says Nancy beat you with one arm tied behind her back. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really hanging. It wasn't really tied, but yeah. Some reason a broken wrist did not throw off her kick.
No, I was able to beat him.
All right, so Billy admits I think it snowed once or twice in Pensacola, but
Okay.
before I moved here, yeah, that was
Yeah.
God, because I remember the years down there where remember they had torches in the orange groves because
Oh,
it got so
yes,
cold.
I do
They had
remember
some
that.
snow.
Yes, I remember that. Yep.
When I moved here, I know what snow is. I lived in Iowa. Oh
Oh,
wow, for
okay.
35 years
Oh,
during
long
the
time.
blizzards. Yep.
Wow. He had his share
Well, so
then.
you did the smart thing. You
Yeah,
moved
he
down there,
moved.
get out away from the snow.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. I liked it when I skied, but I don't ski anymore. We neither one
Well,
of us ski
we won't
anymore.
let you anywhere near skis now.
No, no, I might really hurt myself.
So the last question was, you are a cyclist in a cross-country race. Just before crossing the finish line, you overtake the person in second place. And what place did you finish? All right, go back up. You know the answer, Nance? You think you know the
Oh, I
answer?
don't know. A cyclist in a
Do
cross
it with your fingers.
what? No, is it
Th-
cross country running,
No,
not
race.
cycling?
Cyclist. You're a cyclist in a cross-country race, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
There's a
I
guy
can't
in
think.
second place, right?
Yeah,
And you overtake him. So what place are you in?
first.
Okay, Meg says first. Tommy says second. Larry second. Billy second. Juma second. It is second.
Why?
Okay, well, think of it here. You have this duck here. You have duck one.
Duck
You have
one.
duck two. Okay,
Hmm.
this duck's in first.
Yeah.
This duck's in front. I need another duck. We'll have a frog here. It doesn't appear. Okay, so you have so the frog passes the duck test in second.
Yeah,
What place is it in?
he's in second.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So can you see
I
the graphics? I'm
gotcha.
using the
I
invisible
needed a
frog is in the
visual.
middle.
I'm a visual person.
Gabby said second also.
Gabby, very good job.
All right, so
I
let's.
thought there was a trick to it because you said cross country, and I thought you said was going to say cross country was running, not cycling.
No, I know you have to look at every
So
angle,
I'm
don't you?
looking. That's
For
what I was looking at.
Ace, I'm assuming that's Florida. Ace, Florida one. Hey there, everyone. Good afternoon from North Carolina.
Who's this? Ace?
Ace, uh, Ace F. I'm thinking that was Florida. It's probably
Yeah.
not. Ace, Florida one.
Ace Florida
What I
one.
keep
Hello.
saying.
Glad to have you
You know,
here.
it's funny. Sean just popped in. It's
What time is it?
3:02 here p.m. Sean, yeah, you know what happened last night? I get sent home. I
Yeah.
usually go in their lives on my mid shift. I'm on mids this week, and I'll be supposed to be on it tonight if they fix the problem. But the transmitter broke down,
Yeah.
and they waved me off. They told me to stay home
I know. I
or to
pulled
go home,
in.
I
I
should
pulled
say.
in and I saw your car and I'm like, I hope he's not sick. I didn't know what I didn't think anything like transit. Right? I thought you were sick or
Yeah,
something and you didn't go in.
so we'll see. In fact, when I get off this, I'll see if they updated it all. Billy says Nancy stick to kicking billiards instead of brain fakers.
I will.
Hey, Lucky Dog Productions
Hey, lucky
moderator,
dog.
thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Okay, so that ends. Let's see. It's off the screen here. So that ends today's news thing. We will not be on Sunday because Nancy
Nope.
works,
I
and
am
I will be
working.
editing videos. I finally got a video from our trip, a tour of our room, balcony room overlooking Central Park on the
Mm.
Oasis, which is coming out a week from Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a big vlog countdown. We're going for our Vlogmas this year. We're going to start on December 1st
Yeah.
and count down our most popular shorts, starting from number 25 on the list and working its way up to number one on Christmas Day. So keep an eye open for those coming across.
Mm-hmm.
And we thank everyone from coming in and stay. Let's see, since we're not going to, today's Wednesday, we're not going to be on Sunday. So if we get hit with snow, you'll be getting hit before we come on next Wednesday.
Yeah.
So good luck, everyone. We'll talk to you next Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Okay. Thank you all. Stay young. Have fun.
Have a good
Bye.
day, everyone.